So I've been using the TP-Link AX53 router for the past 6 months, and here's everything you need to know after actually living with it for a while. First of all, this router is way more powerful than most people will ever need. Honestly, I can't even use its full potential. My PC has gigabit Ethernet, which is fast, but this router can go even beyond that. I literally don't have the hardware to push it to its max. Most of the time I'm using it on my phone, which only supports Wi-Fi 5, and even with that limitation, the performance has been rock solid. The main reason I got this router was to improve my home network speed and make remote gaming smoother. And it's done exactly that. File transfers over my local network are super fast now. On my Wi-Fi 5 phone, I usually get around 15 to 25 megabytes per second, and on my Wi-Fi 6 laptop, it shoots up to around 50 megabytes per second. That's a massive upgrade from what I used to get. Now let's talk about the downsides, because no router is perfect. The 5 gigahertz band, super fast, no complaints about speed, but the range isn't amazing. It works perfectly if you're in the same room or maybe one wall away, but once you start getting further or going through a few walls, the signal drops off pretty quick. That's kind of expected with 5 gigahertz in general, but still something worth mentioning. And here's another thing people don't usually talk about: the boot time. This router takes a long time to start up. Like, I'm talking a minute and a half to 2 full minutes just to fully boot and get going. If you're the kind of person who turns your router on and off regularly, that wait is going to get annoying fast. Now, if you just leave it on 24/7 like most people do, it's not a huge deal. You'll rarely notice it. But still, compared to how fast most routers reboot, this one is definitely on the slower side. Other than that, it's been great. One thing I really appreciate is the stability. I haven't had to reboot it randomly, no overheating, no weird disconnects, no bugs. It just does its job quietly and reliably. If you've got newer devices, especially anything that supports Wi-Fi 6, this thing really shines. But even if you're on Wi-Fi 5 like me most of the time, the speed boost is still very noticeable. Streaming, gaming, file transfers all feel snappier and more reliable. So yeah, after 6 months, I'd say the TP-Link AX53 has been a solid investment. It's not flawless. The 2.4 gigahertz issues, the short 5 gigahertz range, and that painfully slow boot time, those things are real, but none of them are deal breakers for me. If you're looking for something to upgrade your home network, improve wireless speeds, and handle heavy tasks without choking, this router delivers. Just make sure your devices are modern enough to actually benefit from it.